Reactor online. Weapons online. Like button activated. Subscribe button activated. All systems nominal.
Welcome to the channel, Gaming Army. This drop finds us in skirmish mode on Forest Colony. We're in our Assassin Double D, that is the Dark Death. And my loadout is 2 SRM-4,
New target
2
acquired.
medium pulse lasers, as well as some nice jump jet capabilities and ECM. Now we found an enemy Cyclops who has pushed in quite aggressively, and I want to make sure that he knows that I know he's there. Cyclops Charlie 3. I'm going to call in his position to my teammates, make sure they know he's there, and see if I can reposition and get a different angle on him. Unfortunately, he has put up a UAV, but we're just going to take that down, get rid of that. And I also see some seismic activity below me here towards Charlie 2. So that begs the question. Let me know in the comments, how focused do you guys stay on a single target? In this scenario, do you keep following after the Cyclops? Do you wait to see what's coming out of Charlie 2 below you? I'm not saying that you would necessarily disregard everything that's going on around you to solely focus on a single target. But do you guys stay in the hunt on that single target to finish him off and remove his firepower, or do you kind of bounce around as the battle environment changes? And change it did. Here comes a Viper up on the high ground to contest me, but I was really looking at that Annihilator down below me. He's a nice juicy target. It's a lot of firepower to take off the board, and if I play this right, I can use the terrain to mitigate a lot of his firepower. I don't think he can get a lot of those weapons pointed uphill at me, or at least not enough to get the angle to shoot. Now, unfortunately, I make a little mistake here. I was traveling backwards before I hit my jump jets, and my backwards momentum has carried me back into the Cyclops from earlier. So we'll go ahead and engage him and finish him off if we can, just because it's one-on-one. I do have some missile support from a teammate. It takes him a little while to spin those racks up, so I think I can get some damage done, but unfortunately, he's getting support from his teammates, and how that Annihilator made it from the other side of the ridgeline to me so quickly, I have no idea. But this one seems to have made it through the tunnel really fast, and now I'm focused down. Really close, so let's stick with the team, see if they're able to pull out a win. We'll see how this one finishes. Shifting over to our Warhammer, he has found a Sun Spider. Most of my teammates are triple that. You got a group as fight, so they've been fighting out in the water on the other side of the board. Kilo Sun Spider open left torso. The Sun Spider is hurting now. Both torsos are open, and looks like half his weapon systems are down. So hopefully the Warhammer keeps an eye out behind him, because I know the units I was engaged with are going to push over in his general direction fairly quickly. In fact, one of them now is engaging our missile unit at Charlie 4. So hopefully our Warhammer is aware of that, since he is very, very open. I'm hoping he looks at his mini-map and turns around, and he does. It looks like he notices the enemy unit, and it's the Viper that we were engaged with before. He's minus an arm. He's still dangerous. And Warhammer goes down, but not before legging the Viper. And that is huge on a Viper. Once you lose that other leg and the mobility. Executioner right torso. So shifting over to the rest of our teammates. We got a Viper and an Annihilator. They're pushing the ship, which is good. And they've got a couple of units to mop up here. We're able to take out that unit, and and quickly roll
AMS
things up
ammo
11 to
destroyed.
6. So there's one
rifle
enemy unit left
destroyed.
now. The search begins. And there is the enemy unit. So he managed to get the kill on our Hellbringer, but he also gave away his position. So looking at the end score, we wind up with 5 assists, 527 damage done. Moving over to our next drop, finds us playing Assault Mode on Canyon Network. And my teammates are looking to do a firing line somewhere around Charlie 4.
At 25%.
I popped up to see
New target
what I could see.
acquired.
Possibly
Fuel at
I can get some
0%.
locks and hold them for the
Target
teammates.
spotted. Target spotted.
I'm using my jump
pretty
jets
split up.
and mobility to spot.
Five line ourselves.
Coming around to help you with Bravo.
And here comes some enemy
Artillery
units.
strike activated.
There's
Multiple
multiple
contacts, Charlie
contacts.
three.
Target spotted.
Delta 5.
New
Juliet
target
Adman.
acquired.
I was able to get my artillery strike
Target
out on that enemy formation, so let them enjoy some arty for a little bit to soften them up. And there's Juliet. That is an Atlas Kraken. Got to be aware of him. And something is pushed in. Yes, there is an enemy hunchback being incredibly aggressive. I'm not sure why he pushed our line, and he's going to get focus fired here. I think he's going to pay heavily for that move right there. He's open in the back, and it looks like my team is focusing him and making short work of it. Left torso is open, but unfortunately his weapons are mostly on the right torso, if we can take that right torso. Yeah, he lost a lot of his mag. I'm not sure that that push was necessarily worth it, especially since his teammates did not follow up. I don't know if he thought his team was coming right behind him. That might have worked. It would have been an interesting push nonetheless.
Delta in the open, in the middle of the map.
So throw up a UAV to see what's on the other side of this ridge line. See how close they are.
In the canyon.
And that stubborn hunchback is still there. His mech is beat up, but he's still in the game. Let's see if we can put him out of his misery a little bit. He's using that rock for cover. Good for him.
Guys, Charlie 4, Charlie 4.
A teammate is calling for
Turn around.
assistance in Charlie 4. The enemy is trying to make a push, so we're going to go over here and engage the enemy unit, dropping down for cover, but at least taking his focus off the backsides of my teammates, allowing them to
New target acquired.
get in better position and react to his presence.
Target spotted.
Taking a wide circle here.
Warning, incoming missile.
Spotted and hunted,
Target
and I
destroyed.
saw my ECM
Warning,
countered, so there's something
incoming
over
missile.
this way. And I want to see if I can get an angle on it. I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, there it is. It's a little
Target
locust.
acquired.
Nothing's more annoying than a little locust running around. Let's see if we can put some pesticide on him and take him out of play. My teammates have seen the locks. I see some missile support coming. His left leg is open
You
now,
got armor, push up.
so if we can take that leg off of him, that will remove his mobility, and there it is. So let's see if we can go in here and finish off his other leg.
Warning, incoming.
Unfortunately, he spotted me for his missile unit as well at the same time. So I'm going to back off here, cool down a little bit, reposition. Missiles have stopped since we killed the locust who was providing the locks. And the missiles came
Legs.
from Delta 5 area.
Legs on the neck guy.
So I'm going to circle around here using my stealth to see if I can get an angle on whoever this
New
is.
target acquired.
And
Alright,
we
bro, you're
managed to
shaking
find the
off.
Novacat. That's their missiler, all right. And since he is LRM heavy, I want to give him something else to think about, number one. Number two is most of his missiles won't hurt me if I close in close enough. And he's giving me his back, so let's see if we can shoot him up.
Ammo depleted.
Unfortunately, my SRM ammo just ran out, so I'm down to my pulse lasers, but that's okay. We'll do some dancing here. He's got some lasers as backup weapons, but that's okay. Also,
Charlie.
Target spotted.
getting missile support from my teammates, and I'm going to turn him around so his back is to
Target
my
destroyed.
teammates and
behind.
get them
New
the kill
target
shot.
acquired.
Charlie 5, assault left. From Juliet.
Scores 9-6.
He's on the outside.
Juliet is going to be our next target. Let's get this axe off the table. He's already lost his right torso, and with that he lost his AC-20.
Target destroyed.
And
New
now
target
we have
Target spotted.
Alpha,
on the
Adder.
Oh,
and
go ahead. Go
that
ahead.
is either way
Destroyed.
over there.
But it needs it.
One enemy left,
Ceasefire. Ceasefire.
and last mech
Target
goes down.
acquired.
Switching over to the end score, we wind up with 1 kill, 7 assists, 582 damage done.